Notice. Everybody. Your jobs may or may not be there next month. I will evaluate everything that goes on here today. Everything. Does ZONE-1 do people even watch this show? Where's the advertising money at? How am I going to make him rich?
Where are the people?
Exactly. I need more people in this crowd. So tonight, everybody is on notice. If this show isn't up to my liking, isn't up to my standards, it can be over. Just like that. But you know what? I'm a nice guy. I don't want to have to do that. I want to make money. I need another source of income to get this man paid. So tonight, everybody better step it up. Because come December, you want to be able to pay for Christmas presents for your kids. Think about that. I hate my music.
I love how silent it is.
I said, hit my music!
It's copyrighted!
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Daniel, we've got a pretty impressive matchup here. The always impressive, muscular fan favorite Snooty Foxx going up against James Anthony, who he's done a little things we don't all say on the up and up here at Firestar and ZONE-1 in the past.
He's underhanded. Is that what you're implying?
I am not implying a single thing. I am minding my P's and Q's, and I am doing everything I need to do in order to keep my job.
Well, you know, you do what you need. I'm going to call this down the line as I see it.
You are always such an upstanding citizen, Mr. Connors.
Well, you know, I try my best. But here we got Snooty Foxx, and a larger and more imposing individual. And he is being out-wrestled right now by the quickness, the agility of James Anthony.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea on James Anthony's part. He's easily given up 100 pounds to Snooty Foxx.
Well, you know, James run into a brick wall. That's how you get concussions.
Oh, this ain't Harry Potter, buddy. This ain't platform 9 3/4.
Oh, you will not run. Oh, no. Man, again. James, he had such a wonderful strategy at the opening. Dodge the attacks, kick him, hurt his legs, take his knees out from under him. Now he's just too close.
He's scared of heights. I love it.
If you're scared of heights, don't wrestle a man who's a giant. Ooh. That sounded painful.
Ooh, still has the wherewithal to kick out, though.
He's still on there. He's still got a chance, but he is struggling. You know, like I said, he had the right tactics in the beginning, but he's allowed himself to get too close. There we go, dodging, going for the knee. That is smart right there. Take it out from under him.
Hackathon on the left knee of Snooty Foxx.
Now we see some smart wrestling, targeting the leg, targeting the same leg over and over again. Now, a bit too early for a pin in my opinion, and we can see why. Only a 1 count.
Exactly. You may be a Cadillac, but if you ain't running on deuces, man, you ain't pimping.
Especially because you've only been targeting his leg, and now you're going to go for a pin where he can just throw you off with his arms that you have not touched yet.
Well, you know, the coach in me is telling that the legs are important in a kick-out scenario because that's where you generate the power, and he is hooking the leg, but I do agree with you. Going for pinfalls that early, you got to wear them down, man. It's like the video games. You got to get them from green to yellow to orange to red before you can go for that pin, baby.
I mean, absolutely. But even then, with a size difference of probably about 100 pounds.
Easily.
I don't think that Snooty Foxx needs his legs that much to lift James Anthony off him. You got to wear down the entire body, starting with those legs. Get him on even footing.
Snooty Foxx could bench press James Anthony as a warm-up.
And your knees aren't supposed to bend this way. There we go. See, using those healthy arms to push him off, and the double axe handle to the back. And James Anthony going right back toward that knee.
You know, a lot of fans say, you know, hey, when a smaller guy's going up against a larger guy, why do they always attack the legs? And I go, because it works.
And it does. Look at him. Going for the legs. Now he has the height advantage somehow. Oh, come on. You don't need to do that. You've been winning. You've been working his legs. Continue working them, but don't get the ref involved.
Man, that hurts me just to watch it. He goes, oh!
That's the femur bone. Come on.
My leg's numb, Daniel.
Now, a bit of a smarter time, but I still don't think you've done enough to put away Snooty Foxx.
Woo, buddy.
Going for that low kick on that knee. Oh! Snooty with the wherewithal with that. Just working him into the corner. Now an Irish whip to the opposite. Oh, caught on the up and over. And tossed right into the turnbuckle.
Naked.
Oh! Beautiful spinning big boot to the face.
Yeah, Snooty's still feeling the effects on that leg, though, and all that excited energy. Hold on, let's see here.
Oh! That spear. And that is the match.
Snooty Foxx may have a job come December.
Your winner of this match, Snooty Foxx! Come on!
Where are my snow bunnies at? Make some noise!
JT's having a hard time getting out of his stuff. I'm not sure, Daniel, exactly what's going on here. Jamal the Titan and Bojack, very impressive tag team, but Kaydin, Pierre, and JT Smooth are all about having fun. So this is either going to be very ugly or very pretty.
It could certainly go either way, and we're starting off with Kaydin Pierre versus Jamal. And even Jamal being the smaller of the two between himself and Bojack, the size difference between him and Kaydin Pierre. You know, I feel like we're going to have a repeat of the Snooty Foxx versus James Anthony match.
Very much so. The Big Show is a little smaller than Andre the Giant, but he's still big. Kaydin Pierre coming on. Yeah.
Ducking under. Oh, that boot to the shoulder.
Jamal still not going down.
Oh, he's still on his feet, but Kaydin Pierre tagging in the much more imposing JT Smooth.
Yeah, I think everybody in all of our matches, man, they're definitely aware of the wrestling lawyer and his scouting of who's going to stay come December. So neither of these tag teams wants to lose, that's for sure.
Oh, no, absolutely. No, everybody wants to impress. Everybody wants to be around for the next one. JT Smooth, even with the punishment, is still calling for more. Oh, no.
Oh, this is a big dude, buddy.
Oh, we got Bojack. One of the most imposing figures I have seen recently. Okay, JT Smooth.
Yeah, JT, that's not working, buddy.
That is not gonna. No, you lift with your knees, not your back.
Was that the ring creaking, or was that JT?
That might have been his back.
I got this.
Just giving up on him. He's gonna go off the rope.
Oh!
Just running into a block of steel.
Exactly.
The human mountain that is Bojack. Knocking under.
Not to be confused with a popular Netflix series.
Oh, you got Bojack to one knee, making the tag. Oh, double drop kick to the chest.
Nice double team, but he's still not down.
Still not down. Back up to standing, sort of. Trying to knock him into the corner. Oh no, here comes Jamal. You realize your mistake, knocking your opponent into his own corner.
Exactly. Look at that look on Kaydin Pierre's face. He knows he might have messed up a little bit.
Absolutely. There's a point where the fun seems to stop, and that's when a fresh teammate tags himself in off of your mistake. Throwing him off, he's off the rope. Oh, that shoulder tackle.
Yeah, these fans here in Greensboro definitely like them some pink in the Kaydin Pierre and the fun-loving JT, but they're in a bad way right now, buddy.
Oh, impressive scoop slam by Bojack. And Jamal just flattening him, and then, oh!
That was a senton, Daniel. I'm sure your recent trip to Japan, you knew that, right?
Oh, no, absolutely. It's just when you see people who outweigh another person by 100 pounds or more, you just get rendered speechless.
Yeah,
Even when your job is to speak.
That's right. That big body weight crashing down on you, knocking the wind out of you. Oh, my gosh.
And in the case of Kaydin Pierre and Bojack, I think the weight difference is more around 200 pounds. And look at that, just pinning him with the hand. Kaydin Pierre with the wherewithal to kick out just before that 3 count.
That kick out is based on I might not have a job in a month. I need to kick out to save my own skin.
Absolutely. What Kaydin Pierre needs to do is to just find a way to slip the... Oh! That leg drop right onto the face of Kaydin Pierre.
Yeah, normally that leg drop's dropped across the neck and the chest region, but I think that was right across the chin.
Oh, come on. JT Smooth isn't legal. You don't need to worry about him, just worry about Kaydin Pierre. See, now that's smart tactic, working him into your own corner. Nasty chop, and then the tag. Now Bojack is legal. Looking for another tag team maneuver, maybe nope.
Oh!
Just a big, meaty shoulder to the gut.
Slamming him up into the turnbuckles, man.
You see the way that spine is bending with each of those shoulder blows. JT trying to call for the tag, but Kaydin Pierre, I don't know if he has the wherewithal. Oh, no, he does! And he... Successful tag, JT Smooth is legal.
See if they can take advantage here.
He is certainly fired up right now.
That's a man possessed right there. Look at... Oh!
Oh, but he is stopped in his tracks by Jamal. Whoa! Going over the ropes. Able to save himself. Didn't have too bad of a fall there. But Bojack is ready.
That one kid in the front row loved that. That was
JT,
awesome.
you got to be looking behind you. You got to be aware. Bojack is calling for it.
Whoa! The human body's not supposed to bend like that, Daniel.
Not at all, no. Bojack trying to manhandle and pick him up. Trying to go for another scoop slam, maybe. JT fighting back. He's trying to lift up Bojack. That is not going to happen, mate.
I mean, JT's a strong individual, but that is a large man.
Absolutely. On both accounts. Going for it. Going for the lift. Wait a minute! He's got him off his feet! What? Oh my goodness!
Holy crap, out of nowhere!
What just happened?
Ladies and your winners of this match, Kaydin, Pierre, and JT Smooth!
Oh my goodness, Daniel Connors, man. Garrett Coleman versus Michael Spencer. Michael Spencer is a Josh Gary guy, and of course the coach in me kind of wants him to succeed, but Garrett Coleman, man, he is no slouch himself. He's got some power, and he's like a Ferrari in a tank. You know what I mean? Like, he's got speed, but he's got power too, buddy.
Absolutely. It's a beguiling build and an ability. And then Michael Spencer on the other end, he has this rage, he has this emotion, but also the technicality to back it up.
Exactly. I was talking to Michael before the doors opened here and the crowd started filing in, and he seemed like he was a little mad. Like, he was like, "Is this going to be less of a wrestling match and more of a fight?"
We're seeing that now, bouncing off the ropes one after the other. Oh, that shoulder from the impressive Garrett Coleman, knocking Michael Spencer flat.
And Daniel, you got to wonder if maybe the attitude that Michael has going into this match, maybe he's kind of thinking that his time here at Firestar is on the chopping block with the wrestling lawyer being in charge, and you can't blame him.
Oh, you can't blame him at all.
Oh my! Got the big man up and over.
Just
Impressive.
impressive.
Ha! I beat you to it. Ouch!
We'll just say impressive squared.
There you go. Doubly impressive. Double your pleasure, double your fun.
And now Garrett Coleman wanting to stay in that corner, but taking that elbow to the face. Working, but reversing it. But up and over, being caught now.
Yep, there's the power of Garrett Coleman.
And a power
slam.
The absolute beauty, the back and forth between these two, the skill, the athleticism, the strength, the speed. It's a marvel to watch.
And what's crazy is these guys have traveled the highways quite a bit here together the past year or so. They've wrestled each other before. They've wrestled against each other. They've wrestled with each other. So they kind of know each other a little bit. So a little bit of a chess match, tit for tat kind of thing.
Certainly two veterans when it comes to wrestling, both with and against each other. Absolutely. They know each other, each other's movesets, each other's skills, each other's weaknesses.
And as a wrestling coach, I do have to think that presence in the back of your mind, that if you don't perform up to snuff of what the wrestling lawyer's looking for Firestar, moving into 2019, it kind of messes with your game. Things you normally do, you may second guess what you're doing, what you're not doing. Are you doing enough?
Absolutely. Just that added pressure of wanting to perform better. I mean, it can add a whole nother layer to whatever you can do, and it can sometimes hinder you.
Ooh, you see the pain on Michael Spencer's face from that chop. Oh, and he sends it right back.
Absolutely. Michael Spencer's chops just resounding throughout the facility, but you can tell each time Garrett Coleman hits him, that body is flailing under intense pain.
Exactly. Anything you can do, I can do better, or at least that's the thought.
Woo! Beautiful sidewalk slam. Michael Spencer, the wherewithal to kick out, though.
Yeah, Jason Orr right there to be able to see that shoulder come up and stop that 3 count within a hair of that third beat.
Now the rear naked choke applied. Trying to work it.
Yeah, you see Michael Spencer's got his hands there in the crook of Garrett Coleman's elbow trying to alleviate that pressure there. That forearm and that bicep starts clamping down on that carotid artery, starts depriving the brain of oxygen. You can't breathe, you can't wrestle, and if your brain's not functioning, you can't wrestle either, Daniel.
I mean, absolutely. Those hands were the only thing that just saved him to give him the opportunity to stand back up.
Exactly, and this crowd here in Greensboro getting behind Michael.
And a wonderful jawbreaker. And a knee.
Whew.
Now he's rallying, collecting himself in the corner. Oh, but he is ready.
Oh, there's that non-wrestling but a fight type feel that Michael was talking about earlier. You're just punching him in the mouth. Oh my gosh, that hurt my ears.
Oh, I don't know if he can hear. I don't know if he has any balance. I mean, the ear has so much to do with balance. Just that one move. I don't even know if Garrett Coleman's standing upright right now.
Yeah, his equilibrium's definitely on Dream Street if he's not anyway.
Oh, now Michael Spencer goes. Oh!
Big cutter.
Beautiful move. Oh, but Garrett Coleman just able to kick out.
You know, bad news for Michael Spencer. He didn't pick up the win right there. But good news for the fans here live in Greensboro at the Firestar Pro Wrestling Training Academy. This match is still going on.
Removing that tape. He's got him going for the knees to their face. Oh! Big right hand to the chin.
And normally a punch like that ends a fight. But these guys are still going somehow.
There's just something in them that is just making them stand beyond the normal amount of punishment.
Yeah, Michael Spencer's in a bad way right now, man, and Garrett Coleman is just piling on the punishment.
Just going corner to corner. Oh, Spencer fighting back, looking for some kind of suplex. No. Coleman just throwing him right off. Oh!
Plants him. Oh, I think not hooking that leg definitely came around and bit Garrett Coleman in the rear end on that one.
Absolutely. Coleman just too tired to get the full-on hook for that pin, and that just gave Michael Spencer just enough space to kick out.
Yeah, and him being bewildered at the fact that wasn't a 3 count gives Michael some chance to kind of recoup from a couple of those strikes and splashes. You can see the welts and the bruises on his back and his chest, man. These guys are going at each other.
Is it now these?
Wait a minute.
Oh no.
Squirrely.
Oh! Rolling out just in time. You do not want someone of Garrett Coleman's size. Oh! Coleman not able.
Pulls it out, man.
Absolutely wonderful.
Ladies and your winner of this match, Michael Spencer!
Michael Spencer. Fantastic match. Way to go. Sorry about the technical difficulties. And my voice cracking.
Michael Spencer, Michael Spencer, Michael Spencer, Michael Spencer.
There we go.
Prince Mutima puts out an open challenge. Says, anybody in the back wants to come out and fight me, let's do it. And so 2 guys, Reckless Rankin and Aaron Black, also known as the Reckless Rebels, answered. So he didn't get 1, he got 2, and he's going to take it?
I mean, not only is it 2-on-1, but it's 2 at the same time. It's not a 1-on tag, it's a 1-on-2.
Yeah, you wanted competition, Prince Mutima. You got it, buddy.
I mean, absolutely. It's going to take a hell of a lot of fortitude, skill, in order for him to be able to come out on top. Ferocity, strength. He's certainly showing it.
Yeah, Prince Mutima definitely has the strength advantage when it comes to Aaron Black, who he's in the ring with right now. Aaron Black is the smaller of the 2 Reckless Rebels. So smart on Prince Mutima's part, getting Reckless Rankin out of there.
Is it just manhandling the 2 of them? It's like the numbers don't even matter. They got that one good clothesline in the beginning, but now he's separating them. He's keeping them separate.
It's a good game plan, man. I mean, I can't fault the strategy.
Oh, don't involve the ropes. We just had them done.
Do you really think Prince Mutima's not going to take as many shortcuts as he can?
I told you to stay out!
Oh.
Stay out!
Reckless Rankin just not in a good way.
He just straight up mushed him. I'm embarrassed for him. That was crazy.
And Aaron Black here just getting stomped on by the Prince.
You know, I'm really surprised Bojack and Trish Adora's not out here with Prince Mutima. He always seems to come out when they have their matches. He always tries to cut corners. You know, new leaf? Is he trying to prove himself?
I mean, who knows? Even if he's trying to prove himself, you know, using the ropes, using those stomps in the corner, and just turning it back into a 1-on-1 match as he is doing right now. I mean, it's working for him so far. I can't fault the man.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, I really think that he expected only one person to come out here. It was going to be a one-on-one match. All his strategy was going to be against one person. And so when 2 came out, it might have thrown him off his game a little bit. So he's trying to maybe go back to one-on-one as much as possible. But there's the strength of Prince Mutima right there, man. He is just a fire plug of a dude.
Absolutely. Even when you get his back to the wall, he can just lash out and get one good hit in, and it's back with him on top. And now an impressive scoop slam.
Oh, my goodness.
Just look at the fury in his face. Off the ropes now. Oh! Aaron Black able to roll out of the way.
I'm going to do a little bit of like, I know they don't look alike, but you can do some twin magic here. Aaron Black roll out, Reckless Rankin come in and take advantage, but I think that's the only way they're going to be able to beat Prince Mutima right now. Finally get him down off his feet. Get on him, guys. Come on, let's go. I'm not saying that I'm being biased and I want to see Prince Mutima get beat. By no stretch of the imagination. Journalistic integrity and all.
I just want a good match between both sides.
Oh, my goodness. Stacks him up in the corner. Wait a minute, what's he doing? He's literally stacking them up. What in the world?
Oh my!
He's got
a double camel clutch.
And
it's up.
Oh my gosh, Prince Mutima able to take out 2-minute one-time double camel clutch
Absolutely
for the win.
Impressive maneuver.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match, Prince Mutima!